Jack was accidentally knocked over by a girl. He instinctively wanted to apologize, but to his surprise, the girl apologized first. Jack was taken aback and wanted to befriend her. The girl's boyfriend thought Jack was harassing her and immediately punched him. The onlookers all took out their phones to record, and except for the girl, no one cared whether Jack was hurt or not. Jack couldn't help but think of his life before transferring schools. Back then, he was at the bottom of the class and was bullied by the school tyrant every day. He not only had to hand over his living expenses, and even then, he still couldn't avoid being beaten. At home, Jack didn't dare tell his mother about the bullying. He only hinted that he wanted to transfer schools, but the family couldn't afford such a choice, so his mother didn't agree. The next day at school, during PE, Jack was used as a target just like always. The rest of the class chose to ignore it. Later, Jack's mother happened to witness him being bullied. Because of this incident, she helped him complete the transfer procedures. A few days later, Jack arrived at his small rental room with his luggage. After unpacking, he went out for a walk only to be knocked over by a girl again. Soon, the video of Jack being beaten spread online. In this appearance-obsessed era, most netizens blamed Jack and launched personal attacks. Heartbroken, Jack fainted. But when he woke up, he immediately sensed something was wrong. The ceiling of the rental room seemed lower. When he looked in the mirror, he finally understood why. He had turned into a handsome man with 8-pack abs. Stranger still, when Jack turned around, he saw his original body lying on the floor. He walked over and patted it, and the next second, his consciousness returned to his original body. Just as Jack thought it was all a dream, he looked back and saw the handsome body still sleeping. After some testing, Jack discovered that his consciousness could freely switch between the two bodies. A bold idea formed in his mind. The next day, the moment he entered the school gate in the handsome body, he attracted the eyes of countless girls. When he walked into the classroom, his classmates were so shocked their jaws nearly dropped. He also discovered that he had a talent for fighting. Because he had been bullied for years, Jack could read the speed of anyone's punches. He just had never been able to dodge before because of his old body's clumsiness. Even though he now had a stunning appearance, he was still just as insecure inside. But in the eyes of the girls at school, he was the perfect cold-faced heartthrob. When Jack sat down, he froze. The classmate next to him was the one who had beaten his original body the day before. Another person who paid close attention to him was the delinquent girl Hannah. Wanting to be the first girl in the class to talk to Jack, Hannah put on her makeup during class and walked right up to him. A boy was about to complain about her, but then he noticed even his own girlfriend couldn't stop staring at Jack. To adapt to the new body faster, Jack decided to practice walking. But unexpectedly, people on the street thought he was a model practicing runway steps. After a short practice, Jack realized the new body had incredible athletic talent. For the first time in his life, he felt that running was actually enjoyable. But the next day in class, Jack felt extremely sleepy. When he opened his eyes again, his consciousness had returned to his original body, and his original body had been asleep the entire day.